And we are back with part 8 to One Shot. Last episode for Solstice, we went through the Barons. And yeah, but people died. So fun. Now we can see the game of Solstice, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. I want to note that Will is not here. He has recently had a dentist appointment, so you know, he ain't gonna be here for today. But hopefully I'll get back to videos soon. But for now, guys, let's continue. So we are back with Nico. As you remember from last time, this bot here got fucked, so it looks like I'll go into the Glen the regular way. Of course. And the bridge here is fucked, so you can't go there either. But there are vines literally everywhere. Look at all these vines. They're everywhere now. So we're gonna head over this way. This is where the minecart was, remember? Do I can't really use to get to the Glen in the first place? Yeah, it's ridiculous. We're gonna head back into the ruins. And we're gonna go talk to Maze again, if you are curious. More glitches. But if we go talk to Maze now, which should be down here somewhere. Maze is different. She's completely different Solstice compared to her normal counterpart. Savior, you here to see me? What happened to you? Hold on. I need to concentrate. The islands will collapse if I don't do something. That's with the vines. You making the vines grow? Or work land together? The best I could do. That's... Should I give this idea for you? I know you wanted to see it. Tempting, but I mustn't. The sun brings me comfort, but... Stress is good for this, fear is good. Makes me strong. Vines grow faster. Don't retreat. The children, my fellow hours, must not go to waste. So, yeah. Basically, now it's the polar opposite. Now Maze doesn't want the sun because she is the reason why the islands have been pulled together. And it's where we're gonna find a certain area where we have to go, oh, can you like make this part of the thing? It's going to go short and it's gonna end up killing her. Which is sad. So Maze dies whether it's Solstice or not. Pathways blocks by blocks. Wait a minute, I remember something about this. Never to be so easy. Ow, my foot. It's remember if Alula kicked the box, so yeah, you can also do that. As you can see, look, there's Alula and whatever the fuck his name is, Calamus, I think. Oh, a door. I knew it was at home eventually, but I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon. So the glitch that fucked up that too. You guys okay? Oh my stars, you're the savior. It's an honor to meet you. Yeah, the glitches. Yes, Lula. Let's get everyone out, isn't it? How did that happen last time? Last time? Nothing. Yeah, don't let that slip. How did you know my name? Not again. Nico, stop letting this slip, mate. Thank God. Thank God. Alright, looks like I can get to the city through the old gate anymore. Do you know any way to get in? I heard there's some sort of hidden passage running somewhere. That's the one. Not to mention the burial ground itself is pretty far from the city. So I can see it. It's the only way that you have. In that case, please follow us. So let's go follow Alula and Calamus. Hey. This is their backyard, remember? You'll find this area. And you get that flash again. You know what that means. Nico, what's wrong? You look like you're about to faint. I guess. The robot lady is fancy with it though. Wait. And the journal glows again. Remember last time? Still. So, remember the clover? Like I said, stand on the clover and open the book. The exact same way. Voila. Boat. How did that boat get here? I'm pretty sure this is to the journal now. That was freaky. No, it doesn't. Yeah. A boat now. Well, I think, yes. And so we travel on the boat. Woo! Travel on the boat. Look at that CG. Well, I've got like picture. So pretty. This where it ends. Quality, let's go play at respect. It's like a mass grave area, basically. Which you know is fun. Not really. So you walk over here, you find this bloke. It's a engineer. It's you. My name is Nico. Ah, nice to finally meet you. No, wait. It's a pleasure to be of acquaintance at last. My name's Cedric. Remember how we've always said back in back in part 1 of Solstice, when Pro said give this disc to Cedric? This is Cedric right here. Oh, I feel like if you too. I'm aware. Prototype was contacting me earlier saying that you would be on your way to see. He did? He sent me a message after his memories were restored. Oh. He told me to wait in the city, but I thought it would be faster for me to pick you guys up. Turns out that was a terrible idea. Pick us up? You can fly that plane? What is a plane? That thing behind you. Oh, you mean the flying machine? So, yeah, the flying machine is a plane. It's a biplane. But yeah, the flying machine is what they call it in, they call planes in my world. Yeah, the flying machine is what it's called here. Flying machine they were talking about? Because I think they're meant to be friends with my father. In previous iteration of the father. He was the original owner of the flying machine. It's one of his greatest events, actually. Your dad invented planes? Flying machine. It's cool either way! Thanks. But to answer your earlier question, I am proficient in operating the machine. But something weird happened to the engine when I was in air earlier. I had an emergency landing to this tiny island before I crashed in the city wall. You almost crashed? That's terrible. It was not pleasant, I'll admit. I wonder if the engine problem has to do with the square part of instructions. I checked, but there isn't any of the square stuff on the machine itself. But I noticed some islands in the Glen are really messed up now. They are? Guess I should have listened to Proto in the first place. Say, where is he? He said he was coming with you. He's still back in the main islands. Oh, actually, back at the Barren Sea. There was a cave in a bunch of squares. He and the robot lady? Neither of them made it out. No. He did give me this though. Did this thing pull from his head? Oh, thank goodness. He gave you his main drive. As long as I have this, I should be able to bring him back. Really? It's going to be hard, but yes. You need all three of us to be for the big door. Keep that in mind. But first things first, we need to find a way to go to the city. Right. The city gate is kind of kapoo now. If this machine was working, we could just fly it right in there. I've isolated the issue with the machine, but I can't repair it with the stuff I have on hand. What's wrong with that? The battery in the engine is dead, and the engine has some gears that needs to be replaced. Do you think think I'll have to fix it if Gore and I help you with these things? Maybe. Problem is, the Glen isn't exactly a very tight area. I'm not sure if you're able to find anything so specialized here. We'll try anyway. We can't really do anything else right now. So, yeah. You gotta find a battery and gears. Interesting, huh? Hello? Zeke, can you move? Okay, we need to find gears and a battery. Which is great. It's back in the courtyard. Let's fast back to the gate. The bridge broken, the bridge broken, the bridge broken. So head back to the ruin area. Squares are blocked off here. And squares block off here too. So the squares are blocking us either side, so we're kind of just fucked. You know? Okay. I'm gonna go see Maze again. Hello. I have to ask of you. Yes? It looks like most of the bridges around the Glen are broken and that's right, the bridges. You need to cross them to pilgrimage. Would you like me to fix them? Yeah, it's possible. Difficult bridges are a very specific location of water. Need to find the right points. Fire is very strong too. And it's taking. Possible. Yep. Please stand back. What happened? And yeah. Basically, Maze used the loss of her strength to fix all the bridges that are in the Glen, but like in the main base game, it does cost her life. So now Maze is dead. Just like in the base game. We can't save her in Solstice. The Solstice is completely different. We can't save her. So, you know. All rip. Nevertheless, now that you've talked to Maze and Maze has committed, has given her life to help Nico on the pilgrimage, now we can now go back to this area and look at the bridge that are broken. As you can see, look, if we go over here. Bang! Bridge fixed. So now I can go over here. So that's fine as well. Here's the magpie. The bridge of the forest is restored. The village evacuees should be able to find better fishing spots here. Yeah. So yeah, we need to find some gears and a battery. We can head to these people. Is the spinning? Yep, the spinning goat is still here. Here is the thing. What a day. More of the glitches you can see. But there is less land mass because obviously the Glen is falling apart. Square's a bad news, man. Here's Magpie. You're a trader guy. Sure I am. Want to trade? Because if you are, I got bad news for you. Unless it's back of the car, it was sadly abandoned when I was running for my life, so my collection is very limited right now. Imagine saving before I left though. Oh, do you have anything like gears? Gears, like metal speedy things? Don't think I have anything like that. Wait, I got this box thing you can wind up and play with a song. That's a music box. Yeah, I bet there's a lot of different metal bits in there. How might work? I'm not sure I want to trade it away. Aw. What am I saying? You're the savior. Things have been getting bad here lately. If I don't help you, might be able to get much longer. He just saved the world, right? Take it. Thank you. So he gives us. He gives us. I can speak. He gives us the music box. And I don't know what else we're supposed to do, because the music box has gears in there which can help us fix the flying machine. But I don't know if you're supposed to give it back to Cedric or not. I think you're supposed to, but I'm going to double check to be safe. Like some stew? Literally, it's okay. I'm going to fast travel back to the graveyard. Let's go give Cedric the music box. Hey Cedric. For the music box, it should have gears in it, right? I assume so, but well, that was my father made. Your dad makes music boxes too? Why do I a lot of things? Where do you get from the way? A trip from the village gave it to me. I see. I remember my father saying that he used to trade with some of the people here. He didn't always love trading with the world despite, well... Sorry, I started rambling. The gears in there are compatible with my engine, although it pains me to have to take it apart. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. We still need a batch to get its engine running. Please do your best to find one. So, that's the gears done. Gears are a check. Next is battery. Find a battery? Good question. The robot's at the research station. If there's a battery anywhere, they know where it is. Yeah, you gotta try to find the research station. Where Jack can't find for some reason. Head south of the forest, which is down here. Oh, down here. Right, here we go. I know what I'm doing now finally, I'm not dumb. It took me a sec. But yeah, what you want to do, go into the research station, and take his battery. Hello. We had to fix the battery of this thing with Merons. Wait. So we're gonna take it. And all the robots now power down. But I got the battery, we can now fast travel back to the graveyard, give this to Cedric. And we'll send forth. Found a battery. Nice. I was expecting it. Come on. The research station? Yeah. You can always give it back later. Alright. Let's look at the fire machine in the channel after all. There's several pieces now, but it's taking a while. Do you want to keep me company? How's it going? Slow. The connectors of the battery were not designed for this type of engine, so I have to shift around some of the ports. And there's this bolt that keeps getting stuck and, so I'll make this in progress. We should be able to make this city by tonight, if you say so. Well, once we get there, we need to bring Pro back first, and then we go find one more person. You may have already met her, actually. Or do you remember her from the last time you lived in this world? What does she look like? This skirt sounds strange, but she's a fox. Oh. I do remember talking to a fox at one point. You've met Rue? So, yes. The character that we met, remember that fox that said, if you find a way to come back, come talk to me again? That is the last person we're looking for. That's Rue. Rue is a fox, and she's fucking pretty. The berries are still really blurry, though. I see. It's just hard, you know. Probably a way to think of this world like a dream that I got caught up with, and I just kind of forget. I feel like everything is kind of supposed to be not real, and then I remember, and I just get really sad. Say hi, I don't understand. But what about him? What do you know? How do you know? Well, I wish Rue was here. She's so much better at explaining this sort of thing. I'm doing a terrible job of it. I bet Pro was even less tactful, wasn't he? I'm afraid I must risk sounding callous, but please, do not concern yourself with how real everything is for now. The plan's already in motion. We can't allow distractions. Father is putting everything into this one last run of the world. The last chance for him to fix everything. You could say that. The acceleration of square particle anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. The patch was only built for accommodate the normal rate that they appear, but they accumulate at frightening speeds now. Pro even lost his body. Thankfully, he gave you the disc in time. So what happens to him anyway? What happens to anyone gets caught in the squares? I know it's bad. Well, you know how the simulation works, right? How everything is code? Specifically, everything is generated from pre-existing code. The squares can cause damage to that code. Most of the time, irreversible damage. Farmer has lost some friends in previous iteration of the simulation. It's taken forever to develop the current, much more stable version. You make it sound like your dad built the simulation himself. Did he? Yeah. But how? If everyone in this world's code, how can he build himself? That's, not really what happened. So what happened? Like you said, you should concern yourself with... Alright. Did Prototype ever tell you about the old world? He did say something about being built to greet the Messiah of the old world. I was too caught up with the other stuff at the time to think about it. Ah, you know of it at least then. Here we go. So he's going to explain his story. My father, myself, the other two, none of us are part of the simulation itself. Our home world, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. In the years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a Messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. Prophet Bot, Prototype, was built to predict the future about how the specifics of these Messiah. But as his predictions turned out, the Messiah would not have been able to arrive in the world in time. In fact, the Messiah would not even be able to be born before the world ended. Disheartened, most people abandoned their research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years, but some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain. And that's when my father came in. For the last of his resources, he built the most ambitious project yet, the World Machine. A large, detailed facsimile of the old world generated in a pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. After a heavy amount of modification and added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code. So, he is on about your game. He created the game. How did that code especially in the old world? I have no idea. What I do know is, there is no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently. So aside from the standard hardware, it also needs to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person, aka me. Father used himself for that, during the initial testing phases. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experience stable enough, so Cedric's father is actually the creators. But as you can see, that's even breaking down. Father caught to the issue at the last minute and did not have time to fix it. After all ended, the code kind of ended up filling the void indefinitely, waiting for a willing operator to install it onto their own hardware. Yep, me. The operator will then generate the university in the code, becoming God in the process. No, that would be you, but why me? I should have asked that question a long time ago, shouldn't I? I do not know. We really need to get going. So, yeah. It's fixed. You can leave the next 5 minutes if you're ready. Alright. I understand if you're upset, but please, try to understand. My father is doing the best to help all of us, and that includes you, Nico. The fact that you can't even go back home, I'm sure it upsets him greatly. The worry's a lot to him, you know. So how does the flying work? Don't these machines already exist in your world? You sure know what to expect. Not really. I've already heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one anyway. Well, a word of precaution, before we take the air, please try not to panic. It takes a few minutes to get used to, but it's not like bad once you're in the air. I'll try. You know, those two are running over here now. Nico! Bad news. The boat is gone. What? It's the squares. Unless they've headed the direction. That's fast. Calamus, right? Yeah. How bad is it? Doesn't seem to be in immediate danger. There's a priority that I take you at the city first, Nico. Well, then. I can make a detour later and drop you guys off at the city too if you want. The city is better equipped to handle the squares. You'll be safer there. You're taking us to the city? If you wish. Oh yeah! Alright. Back in an hour, so please with me until then. Gonna be fun here? The square's still moving pretty slowly for now. Alright then. Guess we'll run into each other again soon. I'm ready to go. Alright. And we're aboard the plane. Well, the flying machine, sorry. Look how beautiful it looks. And the sun shines off the plane. Whew, made it. You okay here? That was the coolest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Reactions from first timers are always helpful to watch. Hey, that was really fun. Did you have fun too? I mean, you went on the plane with me, but you got to watch at least, right? And Cedric? Thanks. What for? Flying? You're welcome. I've asked my questions back there too, and yeah. So I'll keep it up the best way I can. People like you. Aww. Go. I'm glad you take this so well, Nico. I'm glad that we met as well. Despite the circumstances. Speaking of which, I should probably head off now. I need to go pick up some siblings too. That's true. These two have been waiting for a while now. In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the surface? Well, I have to fix the elevator button. You just do that then. Let's be there in an hour, okay? Got it. Now let me just... Glitches. Busted. So the glitches are to the flying machine. Do you have much time left? Change your plans. Please get the memory disk. Alright. Listen carefully. It's not going to be targeted again, so we should split up and keep you safe. I want you to find a door under a large clock. The room behind the house is a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the ground, immediately find Rue and bring us back to the room. She'll know what to do in the meantime. Alright, what about you though? I'm going to bring Prototype back. And he's fucking gone. You okay? What? Are you okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. Don't scare me like that. Let's do our best. So we're now in the refuge, and this one we have to end off part 8, or part 6. Part 8 or part 2. The bot got fucked again. Please do not approach. Come on! The guy's bashing the door, bashing the thing again. Work already. The elevator guy. We'll be talking to him later. For now, we're gonna go save. I think we should go talk to the guy first. Oh. Fuck's sake, never mind then. We'll go talk to him. Hey, prick. Come on. Come on. Now, all times. Excuse me? Whoa. Yo, you. I just didn't think I was going into you. That was a button, right? How did you know? Crap, happy fix it. Seriously? Oh, thank goodness. The evacuees account on this. On me. I've been there for hours, can't figure out a thing. Evacuees to the west apartments. The square stuff wrecked this place today. Oh, why not everyone's crowded the cafe? We want to get through the surface as soon as possible though. The library on the surface doubles as a shelter for situations like this. I see. Wait, didn't we find the magnets and stuff in the apartments? The what? Let's not be able to find the other way to fix the button. And holy fudge! Really good thing, holy fuck, but you know, where they last slide. The corruption, the glitches now affect the door. Find another way altogether. We don't have this area. We'll think of something. So we gotta find different areas to get different way to get to the surface. But for now, sleep time. So this will go to the end of part 8/part 2 to Solstice. If you have enjoyed, drop a like and subscribe, it helps me. In the next episode, we're gonna be going to the refuge, get Rue, and also probably beat this game. We'll probably beat the game in the last episode, so I think part 9 will be the final part of OneShot. Nevertheless, Discord and Twitch, go into Discord channel, they know the gist. Twitch, I'm on them, will be living as I think of was true. If you see me on Twitch before say hello, saying as a person. Mike and H was part of the Void Hex team. Go show up support in the description, go check them out if all level of content appreciation. Apart from that, it's been Blue, and I'll be seeing you soon. Peace!